The program is going to start soon. The chief guests have arrived in Naheb. Here few instructions are there for the participants. All participants are requested to sign the attendance sheet in both the sessions, in morning as well as afternoon. Working lunch is served here in Naheb itself at 1:30 p.m. And one more important instruction is, all are requested to bring PPT and get the videos prepared here itself during the training program for loading it on the Agri Diksha channel. This program is going to be live streamed. Hence, the participants who will not get the seats here, they can sit in the virtual classroom next to this hall. Hello. A very awesome morning to all. It's my immense pleasure to extend a warm welcome to the honorable dignitaries, directors, associate deans, heads, various faculties present over here. On behalf of Vasantrao Naik Marathwada Krishi Vidyapit Parbhani, National Agricultural Higher Education Project, Center of Excellence, Digital Farming Solutions for Enhancing Productivity by Robots, Drones, AGVs, a mega project sponsored by ICAR, New Delhi and World Bank. I welcome you all. Naheb is an innovative project on digital farming with objective of quality strengthening of higher agricultural education, research and extension along with establishment of modern research facilities, development of short-term trainings, and upgradation through capacity building of students and faculty, etc. The National Education Policy 2020 has paved the path towards revolutionizing the outlook of education landscape in the country in general and that of agricultural higher education. Recognizing the importance of technology in education to meet the current and future challenges of access and quality education for all, development of smart classroom, digital pedagogy, online teaching, learning, these terms have become very trendy. Therefore, to have familiarization to quality e-content development, this 2 days workshop for faculties of VNMKV is going to be one step ahead towards digital empowerment. It's our immense pleasure to have Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Indramani sir as and today's guest of honor Dr. Gajendra Singh, former DDG Agricultural Engineering, Dr. Sudeep Marwa, Head Division of Computer Applications, IAS RI, ICAR, New Delhi, who has joined this program online, Dr. D.N. Gokhale, Director, Instructions and Dean, VNMKV Parbhani, as Chief Guest of the training program, all Associate Deans of various faculties, esteemed resource persons, Engineer Bhushan Kulkarni and Engineer Eknath Kore from Knowledge Bridge, Ahmednagar, all organizing committee members and respected participating faculty friends. Once again, I welcome you all at this juncture. First of all, I request the Honorable Dais to pay tribute to Honorable Vasantrao Naik by offering flowers to his portrait. Honorable Vasantrao Naik. He is the longest serving Chief Minister of Maharashtra till date and moreover the father of Green Revolution in Maharashtra. For his great contribution in agriculture, this agriculture university is renamed by his name. Thank you, sir. Now I request the dignitaries for lighting the lamp and inaugurating this 2 days workshop cum training on effective e-content development for education in agriculture. The lamp gives us the light. It shows the path for progress. If you light a lamp for someone else, it will brighten your path too. May God bless us as torch bearers for students and farming community. यही सच है, प्रकाश बिना दृष्टि नहीं, दृष्टि बिना सृष्टि नहीं और सृष्टि बिना ज्ञान नहीं. Thank you all. Now we will proceed for felicitation of honorable guests. At the outset, may I request Dr. D.N. Gokhale sir, Director of Instructions and Dean, to felicitate Dr. Indramani sir, President of today's function, and Honorable Vice Chancellor Vasantrao Naik, Marathwada Krishi Vidyapit, Parbhani, by offering a shawl and bouquet. confirm करा. Now, may I humbly request Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Indramani Sir to felicitate our esteemed Chief Guest Dr. Gajendra Singh, an eminent scientist and former DDG ICAR, New Delhi. Thank you, sir. Once again, may I request Dr. Indramani sir to welcome Dr. Sudeep Marwa virtually by offering a bouquet. Dr. Sudeep sir.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Professor Gajen Singh is also here.
These are the sheets.
Thank you, sir. May I call upon Dr. Rajesh Kadam, Head Department of Extension Education, to welcome Dr. D.N. Gokhale, Guest of Honor for today's workshop and training. May I request Dr. P.S. Kapse to welcome today's trainers, Shri Bhushan Kulkarni, professional trainer from Knowledge Bridge. May I request Dr. Ranjit Chauhan to welcome Shri Eknath Kore, expert and administrator from Knowledge Bridge, Ahmednagar. Thank you, sir. May I request Dr. S.S. Fulari to welcome the Associate Deans present over here with a rose flower. Dr. Uday Khodke, sir, College of Agriculture, Engineering and Technology. Dr. Madhuri Kulkarni, madam, College of Community Science. Dr. G.M. Wagmare, sir, College of Horticulture. Yes. May I request Fulari, sir, to welcome Ismail, sir. Yes. May I request Fulari, sir, to welcome Kore, sir. May I request Fulari, sir, to welcome Dr. Rajesh Kadam. Now, may I call upon Dr. P.S. Kapse, convener of the training program, to propose preamble of the training.
Preamble of the training and little bit what we have been doing.
Good morning, everybody. Honorable Vice Chancellor of the University, Dr. Indramani sir. Today's chief guest, Honorable Dr. Gajendra Singh sir. Director of Instruction and Dean Dr. D.N. Gokhale sir. Head of the Department, Dr. Kadam sir. Respected Dr. Khodke sir, respected Dr. Ismail sir, respected Dr. Wagmare sir, respected Dr. Kulkarni madam, the resource persons, Sri Eknath Kore, Sri Bhushan Kulkarni, all faculty members, during the COVID-19 we are doing very well work for online lectures But even though we are so much lacuna while we are going on online platform, this NAHEB is provided us the very much platform. Respected Dr. Marwa sir, under his guidance, they are provided the virtual classroom setup throughout the all university, agriculture university in the India, and also provided the good platform, Agri-Diksha platform, on which we are uploaded our video. Some videos are uploaded, but it is not a professional type of video, we feel. Therefore, we think that we are skilled, our faculty member, how to record the effective e-content and upload on the Agri-Diksha platform. This World Bank funded project, this is the Center of Excellence for digital farming, and Agri-Diksha is a part of this project. And this project is dedicated for the development of technology related to the agri-drones, agri-robots, automated vehicles. Last 2.5 years we are doing the work, and through this project we are also connected with the foreign institute. We are doing many MOUs from the different country, and also this project, the IIT Kharagpur and IIT Mumbai is also the knowledge partner of this project. One batch is also already trained in the IIT Kharagpur regarding the digital technology, and it is very vast project. It is very vast area, and under the guidance of the Honorable Vice Chancellor, we are taken some initiative while he is joining. Within 1 month, we are launching the AMS, the Academic Management System. Within 1 month, within a record time, we are gathering some data along with the help of all the faculty members and colleges. And while he is coming and joining, he decided some dreams in which most of the importance regarding the digital, the drones application in agriculture. He want to our center bring a national level, international level center, and for digitalization of the agriculture, he the first steps we are completed. The AMS system we are launched. DigiLockers, we are working on the DigiLocker, and it is also few of data we already completed on DigiLocker. Then this Agri-Diksha and e-content development, it is also the important parts of this NAHEB project. And within 1 month, we are also launching our new version of our website also. And we are focus, when we design this website, we are major focus on the students and the farmers as a stakeholder of the website. And also, sirs, things that our ranking must be increased and our accreditation must be with good score. For that purpose, we required some efforts. Say, for example, in ranking, in accreditation, the e-content development is also important part, and it get a good score. And as per our 7th pay and as per our API indicator, academic performance indicator, it is essential for all the staff members to produce the e-content, not only for the staff faculty, but also for the students also, because now we are facing the vacancy position, 50% staffs are vacant, and therefore it is not possible to cover the 100% syllabus, and it is not possible to give the justice, 100% justice to the students. Therefore, this e-content platform is help us to strengthen this at least some part through this e-learning platform, and those syllabus which is not covered, we covered through the online platform. In API indicators, actually the one book published, when you get the 20 marks, but you develop the e-content on one course, you get the 20 marks. Means equal percentage score is given. Therefore, it is very important for the staff, faculty point of view, and also the students' points of view. Next is our stakeholder is the farmers, and therefore the farmers also required the immediate advisory from our side. While joining the, at the time of joining, the Vice Chancellor said that we launch our separate news channel for the farmers' point of view. He is already started in Pusa Chamachar, and is very popular among the farmers. Such type of news channels we started in future, and for that purpose we required this platform. The Sri Bhushan Kulkarni sir, Kore sir, they are the very passionate to develop the train the staff with a minimum resources. With the help of only mobile, we can produce the effective content also. We do not want to have the advanced technology. But the ICAR already provided us the virtual classroom setup. It is a good strength for us, but it is not possible to each and every staff to come here from the outside also. Therefore, we are started this launch this training program. It is only first batch. If organization thinks, we are also started the series of this program. And during the COVID-19 situation, lockdown situation, I learned very much from the Kulkarni sir regarding the many software, the OBS software which is used for the news channel, used by the news channels, then Camtasia software, then G Suite. We don't know. Even the PowerPoint, we are only utilizing the 10% PowerPoint facility. Even we cannot understand the G Suite. G Suite have the more than hundreds services. Only we are using the Gmails and some Google Classroom. It requires some systematic efforts for increasing our efficiency on the online platform. Therefore, this definitely this training program is fruitful to all the staff members. Definitely. With this, thank you for the organization.
Thank you, sir. Now, may I cordially invite Dr. D.N. Gokhale, sir, to give welcome note.
Good morning to one and all. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Indramani sir, respected Chief Guest, Dr. Gajendraji Singh sir, former Vice Chancellor, Doon University, and former DDG, Agriculture Engineering, ICAR, and international scientists, international teachers, educationalists, who is having a long experience in the abroad. He accepted our invitation as a chief guest, and he has taken a lot of pain to come over here from a long distance like California, USA. I heartily welcome you, sir, on behalf of my university and myself. Dr. R.C. Agrawal sir, National Director, NAHEP, ICAR, New Delhi. Dr. Anuradha Agrawal Madam, National Coordinator, NAHEP, ICAR, New Delhi. Dr. Sudip Marwaji, Principal Scientist, Division of Computer Application, IIA, SRI, Pusa, New Delhi. And our resource person, Sri Bhushan Kulkarni and Sri Kore. Our organizing team, Dr. R.P. Kadam, Convener and Head, Dr. P.S. Kapse, Convener, Dr. R.V. Chauhan, Convener, Dr. Veena Bhalerao and Dr. S.S. Pullari, Organizing Secretary, Dr. Vaikar, Salunke, Shinde, Kanvate and Shahane as a Training Coordinator. Distinguished guest and the participant to this 2 days workshop cum training program on effective e-content development for Education in Agriculture for first batch of 50 students, 50 staff. I heartily welcome you all on behalf of Vasantrao Naik Marathwada Krishi Vidyapit Parbhani. The National Education Policy 2020 has paved the path towards the revolutionizing the outlook of the education landscape in the country in general and that of agriculture higher education in particular. The National Education Policy 2020 recognizes the importance of leveraging technology in education to meet the current and future challenges of access and quality education for all. The policy pushes for acceleration in the development of smart classroom for using digital pedagogy and thereby enriching the teaching learning process with online resources and collaborations. With the development in ICT, e-learning, which is the new paradigm of learning and teaching, has become the part and parcel of education programs in all sectors of life. With the development in agriculture, science and technology, the need for improved agriculture education throughout the world has also been realized. Quality education in agriculture is a service that contributes to national development, integration and regional cohesion. But compared to other business and management fields, e-learning in the field of agriculture is still in the early phases of development and adoption. Being online, the e-learning system provides an opportunity to learn any subject from any part of the world at any time. It may be helpful in resource saving in terms of time, money, paper, etc. E-learning methodology has been started with the need to learn independently, comfortably, and at the desired pace at any time, anywhere. Primarily, the traditional method of learning have been in use in the education, but research has shown that electronic communication, information imaging technologies offer methods of delivery of education, training and learning much more convenient than traditional method of education. In consideration with the changing trends in ICT and scarcity of time, the role of e-learning has increased. Once the course content are digitalized using some content management system and the same are made available on the web, they can be effectively used by the researchers, instructors and students. Although teachers also need to know a student's strength and limitations in learning, their goal should be empower their student to become self-aware of these differences. A virtual classroom is an online space that stimulates a live classroom. Through virtual classrooms, students stand to benefit from lectures delivered through video captures, quick access to video repository, anytime access of lectures, live interaction, interactive learning, online assessments, personalized, inclusive learning experiences, etc. NAHEP, VNMKV Parbhani established a virtual classroom under Agri Diksha for understanding their virtual classroom concept and familiarization of e-content development in education. Tuesday's workshop cum training is organized for faculty members of Vasantrao Naik Marathwada Krishi Vidyapit Parbhani. I am very much thankful to our beloved Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Indramani sir that he has given us an opportunity and inspiration and continuous support to organizing this 2 days workshop cum training program at Vasantrao Naik Marathwada Krishi Vidyapit Parbhani. Finally, I would like to congratulate the organizing team, Dr. R.P. Kadam, Dr. P.S. Kapse, Dr. R.V. Chauhan as a convener, and Veena Bhalerao and Pullari as a organizing secretary with his organizing team and NAHEP for such a good initiative and training program they have organized. Good day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for continuous support and standing as a backbone for this program. Among today's resource persons, Engineer Bhushan Kulkarni sir is having more than 22 years of experience in IT and training, who has covered not only Maharashtra state but even Gujarat, Karnataka, Goa states and many others. Along with him, Engineer Eknath Kore sir has jointly started Knowledge Bridge Digital Teaching Solutions for simplifying technology in education and impart training on educational video production, effective online teaching, live streaming, and learning management systems. May I request on behalf of Knowledge Bridge professional trainer Shri Bhushan Kulkarni to express his views, who is truly going to groom us for developing e-content within the available resources. Dr. Bhushan Kulkarni sir, please.
Namaskar. Honorable dignitaries, मारवा सर जी जो दिल्ली से ज्वाइन है, और आप सभी टीचरगण। मेरा सब्जेक्ट है वीडियो प्रोडक्शन। ई कंटेंट तो आपने नाम दिया है उसे, एक्चुअली तो बेसिकली इट्स अ वीडियो प्रोडक्शन। वीडियो क्या कर सकता है, आपको पता है? आज की जो युवा पीढ़ी है वो दिन में कम से कम 2 या 3 घंटे वीडियो देखते रहती है। युवागण ही नहीं, हम भी। एक तो हम टीवी पे देखते हैं, नहीं तो मोबाइल में देखते हैं, फेसबुक पे देखते हैं, रील्स देखते हैं, इंस्टाग्राम देखते हैं, यूट्यूब देखते हैं। वीडियो हर जगह वीडियो ही है। आप टीवी चलाओ, न्यूज चलाओ, सीरियल चलाओ, फिल्म चलाओ, हर जगह वीडियो ही है। एक तरफ वीडियो है बाहुबली और दूसरी तरफ है हमारा ई कंटेंट का, हम बोर्ड पे जो पढ़ा रहे हैं ना, वो वाला वीडियो। स्टूडेंट के सामने जब 2 वीडियो आ जाते हैं, अगर लाइव है तो आपने देखा होगा स्टूडेंट ने कैमरा बंद कर देते थे, माइक बंद कर देते थे और सामने रख के हाँ आई एम लिसनिंग। आप किसी को नाम लेके पूछो, आर यू लिसनिंग? यस आई एम लिसनिंग। एक्चुअली वो दूसरा ही कुछ तो भी करता रहता है। आपको ये पता है कि वो मिनिमाइज कर सकते हैं, हम गूगल मीट मिनिमाइज करके यूट्यूब चला सकते हैं पैरेलली, उसका ऑडियो भी हम सुन सकते हैं, इसका ऑडियो भी हम कम कर सकते हैं, पैरेलली सब कुछ हो सकता है। हमें ये पता ही नहीं चलता था कि एक्चुअली वो हमारा ही वीडियो देख रहा है या अलग कुछ देख रहा है। एक जगह एक साइड है जहां पर बाहुबली प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है, एवेंजर्स प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है, हाई टेक टेक्नोलॉजी, माइंड ब्लोइंग इफेक्ट्स हम देखते ही रहते हैं। सीरियल्स में क्या चल रहा है, सास बहू, उनका कॉरल चल रहा है और वही हम देखते रहते हैं। पता ही नहीं चलता हम कितना वक्त गवा रहे हैं, पता ही नहीं चल रहा है हम कितना वक्त वो मोबाइल देख रहे हैं, रील्स आगे हंस रहे चला जा रहा है वक्त। और उससे कंप्लीट डिफरेंट है हमारा एजुकेशन फील्ड। हमारा एजुकेशन फील्ड की जो वीडियोस है वो वीडियो 5 मिनट्स के आगे देख ही नहीं पा रहे स्टूडेंट्स, चला रहे और वो इतने बोर हो जा रहे कि उनको लग रहा है नहीं ये छोड़ दो, यही अच्छा है। एक्चुअली हम घर में जो बनाते ना, खाना बनाते हैं, घर वाला खाना और होटल का खाना जो डिफरेंस है, हर रोज तो हम होटल का खाना नहीं खा सकते, लेकिन हम क्या कर सकते हैं, अब दिन बदल रहे हैं, हमें घर का ही खाना होटल जैसा बनाना होगा, तभी स्टूडेंट्स को वो अच्छा लगेगा, स्टूडेंट वो देख पाएंगे। और एक कृषि की बात हम जब करेंगे, हम एक्चुअली इंजीनियरिंग की बात करते हैं, हम रेगुलर सीनियर कॉलेजेस की बात करते हैं, तो वहाँ पे तो वीडियो देखने वाला स्टूडेंट है, लेकिन आपके फील्ड में वीडियो देखने वाले आम किसान है, और वो तो कतई नहीं चाहेगा कि आपका हाईटेक, वो आप पूरा टेक्निकली जाओ, वो बोलेगा मेरे जो फसल है, फसल पे ये कुछ तो भी प्रॉब्लम है, इसका सॉल्यूशन बता दो। और उसको उस सिंपल भाषा में उसका आंसर चाहिए, सिंपल भाषा में जो वो समझ सके। और इसके लिए हमें राइट फ्रॉम आवर मोबाइल, हम अपना मोबाइल भी यूज़ कर सकते हैं प्रॉपर शूट्स लेने के लिए और प्रॉपर उसका कॉम्बिनेशन करके उसको समझ में आए, वो फार्मर को समझ में आए, ऐसा वीडियो हमें बनाना होगा। तभी वो फार्मर्स उसे वायरल करेंगे, तभी वायरल उनको समझ में आएगा और तभी उसका रिजल्ट हमें मिलेगा। ना कि हम बुक फॉर्मेट में जाते हैं, पीपीटीज बनाते हैं, पीपीटीज में आपने देखा होगा, पीपीटीज में पूरा का पूरा स्क्रीनशॉट लेके पैराग्राफ के पैराग्राफ पीपीटीज में हम डाल देते हैं। हमें ही पढ़ने नहीं आ रहा है तो स्टूडेंट कहाँ से पढ़ेंगे उसे? कुछ तो अप्रोच बदलना होगा, कुछ तो ये टेक्नोलॉजी बदलनी होगी, क्योंकि ये पता है आपको वीडियो क्या कर सकता है। वीडियो में इतनी ताकत है, वीडियो हंसा सकता है, वीडियो रुला सकता है, व्हिडिओ 2 गुटों में म्हणजे भांडण लावू शकतो, भांडणं होतात व्हिडिओमुळं, बरोबर आहे की नाही? व्हिडिओ माइंडसेट चेंज कर सकता है, वीडियो मोटिवेट कर सकता है, वीडियो डिमोटिवेट कर सकता है, वीडियो एनकरेज कर सकता है। दूसरी चीज और लास्ट 6, वीडियो सिखा भी सकता है। जो हम क्लासरूम में सिखा रहे हैं एग्जैक्टली वही का वही रिजल्ट हमें वीडियो में भी हम आउटपुट ले सकते हैं, लेकिन उसके लिए हमें कुछ तो चेंजेस लाने होंगे हमारे कंटेंट क्रिएशन में। वो चला आ रहा है, हम कैमरा लगा रहे हैं, उसके सामने हम बोलते जा रहे हैं, वैसे नहीं चलेगा। हमें कुछ तो भी टेक्नोलॉजी नई अडॉप्ट करनी होगी, जिससे मैंने वाक्य बोला है, हमें अब घर का खाना होटल जैसा बनाना ही होगा। थैंक यू।
Thank you, sir. Now, I request Dr. Sudeep Marwa, Head, Division of Computer Applications, IAS RI, ICAR, New Delhi, who is the main pillar for AMS, Academic Management System, and Agri Diksha under NAHEP Component 2, and who is the main, you can say, man behind the 55 agricultural and central universities coordinating the whole scenario. I request Dr. Sudeep Marwa sir to give his remarks.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Very respected, honorable, our ex-DDG Dr. Gajendra Singh जी। सर आपको याद हो ना हो, लेकिन मुझे याद है जब मैं ISRI में 95 to 98 स्टूडेंट था, तब आप DDG हुआ करते थे हमारे, और मुझे आपके हाथ से एज अ स्टूडेंट कोई गिफ्ट लेने का भी सौभाग्य प्राप्त है, और वो फोटो मैंने आज तक संभाल के रखा है। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आदरणीय वाइस चांसलर जी, एंड ऑल माय esteemed deans, head of the divisions, faculty member, and others who have joined this very important training program. Really, this is a very good initiative. Again, I'll congratulate the university, because, sir, again, you are the first one who themselves thought, apart from what we teach and what we provide training, to initiate another program to how to develop effective e-content. So for organizing this particular training program, really it's required and need of the hour to generate best of the content. And I really congratulate the whole team for coming up with this idea and organizing it. And maybe tomorrow evening we will again listen the feedback, and if it is satisfying to all, then it will be very nice to not only arrange a series of these workshops in physical mode for the other faculty members of the university, but also to relay it in an online mode to all other universities. And if so happen, we will push this to all other universities, the Zoom link, etc. Whosoever wants to join from other universities, they can join in this particular training program. And I know that physical and virtual, the learning in terms of effective e-content generation, there will be few maybe not so effective, but nevertheless the concepts remains the same, and the things which will be told in this training program will be very useful for all the persons who will be recording the lectures. And as told that Agri Diksha, we have, sir, established now 74 classrooms in all 74 universities of the country. So one virtual classroom, and all are connected to the central server at ISRI and NAM Hyderabad. And we are now aiming of recording 70,000 hours of lectures in a year's time. And it looks to be a very big target, but if we simply divide by the numbers which we have, that means divide by 74 universities and then divide by a month, 12 months, and then divide by days, it just comes out to be 4 lectures per university per day. Only 4 lectures which need to be done, and the scheme which we are advocating is just to identify your best 20 courses, and these are 20 teams now. So these are 20 teams. One team, as you know, that one course is taught by not a single person, by 2 or 3 experts of the same field. So you have now 20 teams, and just assign 1 lecture per week to each team. So it comes down to only 1 lecture per team per week, and which is very easily manageable by anyone. So just by going by simple mathematics, one can have now the capability of our nation in agriculture universities to record 70,000 hours of lectures in a year's time. And I require the support from all of you to achieve this goal. I cannot do it alone. We are doing our own part for computer application, but for other fields, all of you need to do it. And whosoever will come first and record this lecture, those lectures will be available to all the faculty members, to all the lakhs of students across country, because these will be put up in open source. And going further, I'm not saying that these will not be overlapped. We'll have a similar mechanism which you see in YouTube, etc., that there will be multiple lectures of a same course for the same title, competing with each other, and whosoever is teaching in a nice manner, in a good manner, those will get more likes and more students, right? So we'll have not only have these 1 lecture by 1 faculty, one for 1 topic, but over the years we'll have many lectures same on the same topic, and all competing with each others. And on the basically, when we say that, my earlier speaker told that we need to have a घर का खाना रेस्टोरेंट जैसा बनाना, तो ऐसे तो नहीं बनेगा जब तक कोई कंपटीशन नहीं होगा. Unless until there will be a competition to excel among each other, तभी होगा. तो इसीलिए and all those things will be put up straight away onto the web after due diligence, after basically editing and everything else. And finally we'll have maybe lakhs and lakhs of lectures in next 1 or 2 years. So this we are doing it under NHEP component 2 is one of the component. We have 7-8 components. Another which we have told about academic management system is already implemented. Then this is for the theory part. For the practical learning, we have now introduced augmented reality and virtual reality. And already your universities also, I think, have got 6 virtual reality headsets. And we are saying that please create a virtual reality experience center at your universities, and so that students can come visit periodically there and can learn these concepts, the equipments, the type of facilities which your university doesn't have but other universities are having, so they can also have a flash facility to learn all those high-end equipments and high-end techniques, laboratory techniques also, through virtual reality mechanism. So remotely, actually, we can see those modules right sitting here. Sir, yes, 2 days before we have a Gyan Utsav at Delhi, and we showed those virtual reality modules to all the students and they are liked by everyone. I'll send the small video to the group and they can circulate. It's a small video, hurriedly short of the experience which users are seeing. And these are two areas. And third one, we have already implemented e-learning portal, wherein specific e-content has been developed by collaborative way. So across India, across 74 universities, we have opened multiple calls, like calls are open for research projects. We have made 4 calls, call 1, call 2, call 3, and call 4 for creating e-contents. And very enthusiastic response we have received, and then we have chosen teams. So one course consisting of maximum 11 people, we have divided that each course into 5 units, and each unit will have one content creator and one unit reviewer, and then 5 units, that means 10 people, and then one course reviewer. So 11 people sitting across universities, across colleges, can collaborate in that environment to create a e-content. So best of the best e-content we are trying to create, and that is also accessible now. Many content courses are now up and running, and a few which are in process will be released soon. So in together, what we have done with the component 2 of the NAHEP is actually ability for resilience towards all the disruption. And that's what the project name is called, Resilient Agriculture Education System. And it creates the resilience towards disruptions, maybe natural calamities, maybe man-made calamities, maybe other calamities, whatsoever be the disruption. The education should not stop. And we should have not the ad hoc way of doing what we started in during COVID. All of us are actually caught sleeping, and we couldn't actually do the way it should have been done. Although all of us have taken a lead, we have started virtual classes and everything, but that is ad hoc way. But next time, if something happens like this, we should be totally ready, 100% ready, and the thing should not go haywire. So that's the purpose. And with this, again, I will now stop and congratulate the team to have this particular trainings program. Thank you. Thank you very much.
लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, ये मेरी, मैं हिंदी में बोलूँ या अंग्रेजी में, 2 ही चॉइस है, या खिचड़ी बोलूँ, हिंदी और अंग्रेजी बुला के, हैं? ये जो आपका विषय है, ये तो मेरे पूरे जीवन की कहानी है. When we were studying at Pantnagar, there was no computer. We were slide rule people for calculations, और memory का तो कोई आपको खुद ही करना है जो कुछ है. But when I went to US for masters, the first computers have come up, and we had to write a program on punch cards, 80 column cards, and then if you make any mistakes, you have to redo it, submit it. Turnaround time was 2 to 3 days, not immediately. So I've gone through, then discs came. Now we are at this, that you have the mobile phone, has a tremendous capacity tremendous power. Okay. Now, regarding using this system for education, I was at Asian Institute of Technology. Before that, I say that what Dr. Sudeep Marva mentioned, when I came to ICR, Dr. Paroda was DG. He had seen me in Asian Institute of Technology, Bangkok. I was the one who was heading the biggest computer center in Asia, given by IBM company. And my students were going to the computer companies in big jobs. But we were still doing punching cards to start with, then moving into a small disk, 5.5 inch, and then 3.5 inch, all that stages. When we moved to teaching, I became Vice President of AIT Academic Affairs, and teaching was my responsibility. I made everybody very angry at me. What I did is that we will record, first ask voluntarily, record your lectures, video, just अभी कुलकर्णी साहब ने बताया. We made a video. Volunteers, first volunteers. हमने कहा आप सब लोग बहुत अच्छी एक्टिंग कर लेते हो, डरते क्यों हो? भाई जो हो रहा है वही रिकॉर्ड होगा. एंड आई सेड सबसे बड़ा उसका लेसन ये होगा कि आप खुद जब अपने वीडियो को खुद सुनेंगे तो आपको पता चलेगा कि आप इसमें किस तरह से सुधार कर सकते हैं अपनी डिलीवरी में. आपने जो कहा है, जो आप सुन रहे हैं, जब आप देख रहे हैं वीडियो को, तब आपको पता चलेगा कि आपने वही कहा है जो आप कहना चाहते थे या आपने कुछ और कहा है. ये सबसे बड़ी बात थी. बहुत लोग हेजिटेंट थे, पर क्योंकि मेरे पास कागज़ पे पावर थी, मैंने उसको सबके लिए इम्प्लीमेंट कर दिया. टीचर्स की क्वालिटी टीचिंग इतनी इम्प्रूव हुई, यू वोंट बिलीव इट, बिकॉज दिस नाउ. इसका दूसरा बड़ा फ़ायदा ये हुआ कि वो रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर वाज अवेलेबल इन लाइब्रेरी, इमीडिएटली लाइब्रेरी पे चला गया. सो इफ़ यू मिस द लेक्चर फॉर सम रीजन, यू कैन हियर द होल लेक्चर इन द लाइब्रेरी. दूसरा यह है कि समथिंग इज़ नॉट क्लियर, आपने क्लास में सुना भी है, स्टिल यू कैन replay it and listen to the game. उसका सबसे बड़ा फ़ायदा ये हुआ कि हम जो टीचर्स, मैं भी टीचर ही रहा हूँ पूरी लाइफ, एक ही नोट्स को लेके चला रहे हैं, 10 साल तक पढ़ा रहे हैं, 15 साल तक उसी से चला रहे हैं. इसमें सबकी पोल खुल गई. अगले साल यदि आपने वही जो रिकॉर्ड आपका हम पे पहले वाला है, अब हम तो अगले साल भी रिकॉर्ड कर रहे हैं, हम तो कंटिन्यूस रिकॉर्ड कर रहे हैं. जब आप सेम मटेरियल को ही दोबारा वीडियो में रिकॉर्ड करेंगे, बोलेंगे, आप सिग्निफिकेंट इम्प्रूवमेंट पाएंगे. बोल द सेम कंटेंट, यू विल बी मच मोर क्लियर, मच मोर कॉन्फिडेंट. दूसरा इम्पॉर्टेंट ये है कि मैं ये चाहता हूँ कि इस काम को हर टीचर करे. देखिए MIT ने ऑलमोस्ट, मैं इंजीनियरिंग से ज़्यादा रिलेट किया है मैंने, हालांकि एग्रीकल्चरल इंजीनियरिंग, ड्राइविंग फैक्टर एग्रीकल्चर है, सेक्टर एग्रीकल्चर है, एप्लीकेशन से, लेकिन वहाँ उन्होंने सभी कोर्सेज का कंटेंट वीडियो बना रखा है. शुरू में पॉपुलर हुआ है ना, वो पॉपुलर हुआ टीचर्स कम्युनिटी में, क्योंकि दे वांटेड टू सी कि वो कंटेंट क्या है और कैसे डिलीवर किया है. वो स्टूडेंट्स में ज़्यादा पॉपुलर नहीं हुआ, अभी तक भी नहीं हो पाया है. आपको हर तरह का कंटेंट मिल जाए. तो ये जो टीचर स्टूडेंट इंटरफेस है, इसका कोई सब्स्टिट्यूट नहीं है. मैं टीचर की हैसियत से कह रहा हूँ कि इसका कोई सब्स्टिट्यूट नहीं है, क्योंकि जो पर्सन टू पर्सन और आई टू आई कांटेक्ट होता है। हम एज ए टीचर क्लास में एकदम से पहचान लेते हैं कि कौन ध्यान दे रहा है, कौन नहीं ध्यान दे रहा है, हैं? और इसलिए हम लगता है कि जो ध्यान नहीं दे रहा उसी से सवाल पूछ लेते हैं, उसे होश में लाने के लिए। तो ये मैं ये कहूँगा कि मैं इसमें यदि कंटेंट में तो मारवा साहब को बहुत बड़ी मदद हो जाएगी यदि सब लोग जो है अपना रिकॉर्ड करो भाई। देखिए उसमें डरना क्या है, देखिए आप पढ़ा तो रहे ही हैं, आपकी ऐसा तो है नहीं कोई चीज़ सीक्रेट है, स्टूडेंट तो जानते ही हैं आप कैसा पढ़ाते हैं, कितना अच्छा पढ़ाते हैं। आपको खुद पता चल जाएगा कि आप कैसा पढ़ाते हैं। परेशानी ये है कि आपका जो असेसमेंट है वो भी आपको क्लियर हो जाएगा, है? आपका सेल्फ असेसमेंट, हर चीज़ में सेल्फ असेसमेंट कराया जाता है? पहले आप अपना सेल्फ असेसमेंट सबमिट करते हैं, फिर आपकी अथॉरिटीज़ उसको वेरीफाई करके आगे इस्तेमाल करती है ना। तो ये सेल्फ असेसमेंट बस, तो मैं कहूँगा कि ये जो है इसको आप अपने ख़ास तौर से टीचर्स अपनी टीचिंग के लिए, दूसरा है ना कभी कभी आप, मैं खुद अपनी एग्जांपल बता रहा हूँ कि जब मैंने पढ़ाया और पहली बार रिकॉर्ड हुआ, क्योंकि सबसे पहले मेरे को रिकॉर्ड करना पड़ा, सब लोगों ने कहा कि साहब पहले आप करके दिखाइए, हैं? मैंने कहा हाँ भाई ये तो ऑब्वियस है, जो मैं कह रहा हूँ यदि मैं नहीं करूँगा तो और किसी से कैसे करा सकता हूँ, है ना। तो रिकॉर्ड किया, मेरे को खुद पता चला कि कभी कभी मैंने बड़ी क्लास में एग्जाम्पल्स बड़ी नादानी टाइप की दी, मतलब जिनकी रिलेवेंस नहीं थी, जो फिट नहीं होती थी। ये आप जब खुद सुनते हैं ना अपने आप को, तब आपको पता चलता है। जैसे मैं हर इंसान, जो मेरे दोस्त हैं उनसे यही कहता हूँ कि यदि आपको ये देखना है कि आप अच्छा कर रहे हैं या बुरा कर रहे हैं, तो रात को सोते से पहले एक बार 5 मिनट का टाइम दे के ये सोचने का आज आपने किया क्या, कौन से ऐसे काम थे जिससे दूसरों का भला हो या दूसरों को कम से कम नुकसान ना हो। और यदि आपने ऐसा गलत किया है कुछ, तो आप सोचें कि क्या ज़रूरी था ऐसा गलत करना, या किसी को दुख देना फ़ायदेमंद था। आप समझ लीजिए कि आपका अपना पर्सनैलिटी इम्प्रूवमेंट इतना होगा ट्रिमेंडस। 5 मिनट का मनन करिए आपने क्या किया है, क्या वो सही था, क्या ऐसे ही करना चाहिए, क्या आप उससे बेटर कर सकते हैं, है ना। और आपका नेक्स्ट डे का इम्प्रूव डेफिनेटली हो जाएगा एंड कंटिन्यूस इम्प्रूवमेंट होगा इसमें। तो मैं यही कहूँगा कि आप ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा टीचर्स, जो कुलकर्णी साहब ने कहा, आप वीडियो में हीरो की तरह आइए, हैं, और उसको रिकॉर्ड करिए। और लोगों को क्लास में, ये बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है, आप बीच बीच में उनको हंसाते रहें, चुटकुले सुनाते रहें। देखिए ये साइंस जो है, एग्रीकल्चरल साइंसेज इंक्लूडेड, बहुत ज़्यादा अट्रैक्टिव नहीं है, हैं, यदि आप उसको प्योरली उसी तरह से देते रहें। आप रिलेवेंट प्रैक्टिकल एग्जाम्पल्स के साथ उसको देते रहें तो ये बहुत अट्रैक्टिव होगा, क्योंकि एग्रीकल्चर इज लाइफ, प्लांट्स इज लाइफ। ओके, तो लाइफ को लाइवली बनाइए आप। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you, sir. It is our privilege to listen to Gajendra Singh, sir, who is the Bhishmacharya in agriculture engineering. Thank you, sir. Now, may I humbly request Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Indramani, sir, to give presidential remarks, please.
Thank you. Professor Gajendra Singh, who has been my teacher at AIT Bangkok and mentor from same time when Dr. Marwa mentioned. I met sir in 1990, December 3rd to 7th. There was a program at AIT Bangkok. I was a master student and I mustered courage to go to AIT Bangkok to attend AAA, Asian Association of Agricultural Engineering conference, and that was the establishment year, and sir founded that AAA at Bangkok, AIT Bangkok, and at those days it was very difficult, and he is so motivator. When it was Sunday when I reached and visited his home, and he said, तो वहाँ से आ गए, यही बहुत बड़ी बात है। तो निकल करके मास्टर स्टूडेंट आप समझ सकते हैं, और दोज डेज में बहुत इनकरेजमेंट नहीं था, तो वो पर्सनालिटी है। एंड सिंस देन आई रिमेन इन कंटिन्यूअस as a in touch with him under his guidance, and so you can see that around 32 years continuous mentoring, and I'm really grateful that sir spared time to physically visit. He is nowadays staying in US, not living in India, but keep on coming after 3-4 months. So he's here up to 4th of December. His time was very tight, schedule was very tight. So I thought this is the time to request him to come here. On Saturday evening he arrived in Pavani, and then we had yesterday visit to Golegaon College, and some met farmers on their field, met students, met and then visited Shiv Temple, and after that a meeting with progressive farmers. They came, then visited Nanded, our Kapas station, then Nanded Gurdwara. So beautiful, long day yesterday, very satisfying, very productive, and we were led by Dr. Khorke. So thank you for planning meticulously, and by 9 p.m. we were at our residence. So that was the time management. Great, sir. Thank you for coming and gracing this this training program as a chief guest also, and we will be benefited. Afternoon there is a program in College of Agriculture auditorium, and sir will share his experiences. He's a wonderful person, down to earth, and everybody in my in team, they were just somehow just we arrived, and Gokhale साहब said आपको देख के एनर्जी मिलती है। तो बहुत लोग ऐसे हैं जो 79-year person, and agile, moving here. Morning we did in gym, पसीना निकाले हम दोनों। same उस पर बैठ करके I'll share the video. So great, sir. Thank you. This is actually the quality of a teacher. Teacher should ward off any kind of inhibitions, any kind of, so then only you can connect to your student. So very, very important. He taught us that you should be friend of the student. During class, you have different kind of give and take. Outside, a different kind of, and all his students, they are leading different organizations in the world, but they are the best friend, family friend, close friend, and one of them is Indramani. So thank you, sir. My friend Dr. Marwa, long time friend. I was in IRI, in ISRI, and for engineers, ISRI is the at least 40% time we spent in ISRI because of mathematics, because of computer, statistics, all courses we do in IRI. We do not have separate department of mathematics. So ISRI is the institutions who have been learned. I personally learned during I joined IRI in 1987 as a master student, and then whole 20% time I'm just telling you, and we were finding more soothing in ISRI. ISRI location is in one corner, look like a very distinct and different institutions, and Dr. Marwa is there, and I still remember B.S. Singh and other Dr. Marwa, those teachers who taught us mathematics, statistics there. And then our friend like Dr. Agrawal, who is presently Deputy Director General Education, he was at that time there in ISRI, I was in IRI, and that's how, this kind of relationship coming from same institution, understanding each other in a nice manner, help us a lot. Like at last moment, even we invite Dr. Marwa, the other day, there was one heartfulness program, and we requested Dr. Agrawal, and he said, no, I will join. If any program is there in Parmani, we will join. And I would contact him that during closure or sometime we can connect Dr. Agrawal also, because it is his education division has changed the education system of ICAR, and Dr. Marwa has been a backbone of that one. Welcome, Dr. Marwa, and your comments were wonderful. Then my own Dean, Director of Instruction, Dr. Gokhale, and two great trainers, Dr. Kore, Dr. Kulkarni. Wonderful that you came, and welcome to this program. My all associate deans and principals and faculty friends, students, NAHEP staff, particularly the research staff. I always admire you, and I look forward a good engineer, a good professional in none of you. And I always tell the NAHEP leadership that they are the most important one. Make them a good professional. And recently, few of them, due to training here, they joined good organization, and I asked the leadership, please relieve them, get new one, train them, because our job is to give more qualified, skilled, better manpower to the nation. NAHEP is not just to do the activities of NAHEP only. The education system is basically to educate people, skill people, reskilling, upskilling, skilling, all you do, and give good manpower to the nation. This is, I'm again repeating, because you might be in PI of different projects, and whenever we give projects from DST or DSIR or DBT, the one major ethos is that we give you manpower, SRF, JRF, RA. Purpose is not that they are you are their employee and you employer and they are your employee. It is not. They are fellow. Please remember, the word is fellow. Fellow means you have responsibility to train them, to make them very outstanding manpower. So I always, they are sitting there, many of them. It is NAHEP, your contribution in NAHEP is wonderful. You all have joined. That's wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen. So as Professor Singh, I told you the whole journey when he started at Pantnagar. Then when he came back to, India as a Deputy Director General Engineering, at that time, even then computer was not, so he brought number of programs, all the institutions, they were centralized program was there, and they were offered computer training. He at that time started, which we do now, that on email only he gave approval, on text he used to give approval, just approved, which was not common, those days. So now this is the, now same after 20 or 25 years, even I was telling him that to my, peers and others, I just say approved. And this is being done in whole of ICAR, and in an NARS system at least I know that they give approval on WhatsApp and that is accepted. And then file is processed. So this is, and the presence of Professor Singh is great. He emphasized on teacher-taught relationship and teaching, and he said that there is no replacement of classroom teaching, and that's how he emphasized that if the recording should be, in a manner that students are there, teacher is there. Many teachers you find, and including me, I don't stand at one place when I'm teaching. The class will be here, will be going there, will be meeting there, moving here around, and first 10 minutes of my class is on, life enrichment, how that science and lecture is going to benefit you in the life. Many, actually, anything which you study, if the best way to connect to a student, to you, is to tell that how he is going to be immediately benefited by that content and how is going to be long-term benefit. So every lecture has something, directly beneficial to the student immediately. You should discuss. And then he said, it don't become, one-way traffic. It should be two-way traffic. Then so, because once if I'm recording alone, no student is there, that means just I'm lecturing. But if classroom is there, students are there, you are moving, you are making it virtual but real. So it should be virtual, but it look real, that somebody is asking question, and those questions, the student who is who is watching that video, he can simulate himself or herself to that student, and so that way we should do, and that sir emphasized that we will try to include, and I request Mr. Kulkarni and Mr. Kore to discuss these issues, seriously, how to, and you yourself said that how those videos should be there. So, and Dr. Marwa, he told so many things. You remember, it was basically, as I said, his backbone in ICR system and helping education. Although he is not on the as a staff of education division, but his contribution in education division is immense and great. And it was his help that we could, in a record time, we could have, launch our academic management system. That is the first step towards online and this, digital learning. Then he, at that time only, he provided this AR and VR. That facility has come. We will be using it. So a number of things are being done by the education division, and we are trying our best. And my friend briefed about CAPSE, that are different activities including DigiLocker and the e-content, etc. All he has very, very nicely he has elaborated. So we have to see, and everywhere there is a scope of improvement that we are working on. Education division has started another competition. There was a mention of that competitiveness is essence of growth. There must be feeling of competitiveness, and that's why a program like Kritagya, where Kritagya 1 was successfully completed, Kritagya 2 was successfully completed, now Kritagya 3 is going on, and for best zone, this university has been made lead, and I was given the responsibility as a chair, in which all ICR Institute of Best Zone and universities of Best Zone are working. And there also my appeal to the faculty that very less number of proposals we got, and that program, that you have to give idea, idea or some, if proof of concept is there, then award of 1 lakh rupee, 2 lakh rupee, 5 lakh rupee to you and your student and the mentor, and a whole team is there. You can have business industry partner also. So when next time it is launched, our job is that more and more team from the university should be there. So and my resource persons, Kulkarni ji, mentioned about beauty of video, and how we have to make these videos effective. And strength is definitely there. Morning Professor Singh got a call from one of the student from Maharashtra. Yesterday he called, we were busy, we could not listen. Morning again he called, he said that I saw one video of yours and that was very effective, and probably he will meet. He is in our university only. So that is the power of video, that is the power of video, how you can, and then it is true that he said 2 to 3 hours only student. I feel that even old people are spending 4 or 5 hours on video, and many of us using, because sometimes you get very good content You know, morning only I got up and there was one video by an IS officer. She is from Tamil Nadu and posted in Calcutta, and she was giving a talk in Ayodhya, and it's a very elaborative, mention of how you should do administration and give good governance. That is all given in our religious books, including Ramayana. And she was not, comfortable in Hindi, but a wonderful video she made and easily understandable. So what is it is saving time. For learning that, you might have to read whole book. By video, in limited time, you get all content and gist and important things. So I will not take much time. I just want to congratulate my team here. And I have been telling my friends that to outside, into ICR, to Professor Singh and others, always I tell that a very good team is here, sir, available here. Research managers and researchers, teachers, very dedicated one. And Professor Singh was overwhelmed with the culture of Maharashtra, culture of our university, all research station. Your humbleness, your gentleness is all appreciable. And the day one was so satisfying to him, and that he said that a wonderful university, wonderful people, wonderful Marathwada, wonderful Maharashtra. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your thoughts. We cherish your wisdom. We imbibe your vision. We try to inculcate. And thank you, sir, for your positive attitude and optimism in every act. Now, may I call upon Dr. R.V. Chauhan to propose vote of thanks.
A very warm and good morning to one and all. Sir, we assure after this training our teachers will prepare the very good food which will feed the thousands of students for their health, wealth and wiseness. So for such opportunity, for creating such opportunity, motivation by our most beloved Honorable Vice Chancellor, who is termed nowadays as a 24/7 Vice Chancellor. So we are very much thankful to you, sir, for gracing this function and for motivating us to have such a wonderful training program for our faculty members. As many speakers told, the presence of some persons gives the motivation to the participants and the gathering. So really, sir, when we see Dr. Gajendra Singh sir over here, we get self-motivated. And definitely, sir, as a teacher, what qualities should have a teacher, he mentioned very nicely in a very lucid language. So we are very much thankful to you, sir, for getting pens to come over here as a chief guest of this training program. As our anchor told, our backbone for this training program, for organization of this training program, our most beloved Director of Instruction and Dean, Dr. D.N. Gokhale, sir, he is always motivating us for such kind of organizations which will be more effective for the development of the faculties, students and institute as a whole. So we are very much thankful to you also, sir. We are thankful to the two resource persons who has given a very good definition of knowledge, that is the food which is being served in the restaurants. That food will be prepared at the home, and definitely we will be able to prepare that food at our home in the university, and as I told, it will be very much helpful to the students for grooming themselves. So thank you to the team Ahmednagar. We are thankful to our most respected associate deans and principals, Dr. E.M. Khodke sir, Dr. Syed Ismail sir, Dr. G.M. Wagmare sir, and our convener, Dr. R.P. Kadam sir, and the whole participants, Dr. Marwah sir. Actually, I left to mention his name. as per the directives of Honorable Vice Chancellor, just before one day I called him, and he accepted the invitation very enthusiastically, and he has given some suggestions to add in the session. So we have added one session for Diksha also, sir. So we are very much thankful to Dr. Marwa sir for the academic management system in the institute, as well as for creating the videos. He is always enthusiastic to extend his support for the development of better things in the agricultural education. So we are thankful to Dr. Marwa sir also, and all the participants, all the technical team, Dr. Pulari sir, Dr. P.S. Kapse sir, Dr. Veena Bhalerao ma'am, R.P. Kadam sir, whole team of NAHEP, Aniket, Sanjivani, and all. It is very difficult to mention the names of all. Honorable Vice Chancellor sir has already appreciated them. So thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Now we are going to have a group photo in the center of the dome. All participants are kindly requested to gather and be aligned